There's only so many things that give you a feeling of power. It's something that we try to cheer out after hour. It isn't always there for us to gorge it for our gloomy day, knowing that our God is near, amplifies the bad hour. For within is here, He knows what is the best, to live life, love, and we don't worry about the rest. We are the children He has picked to live on His land. If you think this place is special, wait until we see His plan to be the one we want to serve. In His presence, all I heard. If we don't ask, we don't receive. When you're ready, take that knee. Ask of Him what you shall be. With His love, He showed you me. So many of us pass through this life, always gaining on the night, never feeling just right, ignoring all the signs to the lies. Walk with your head straight and high, don't let the light go right by, for He has given you direction. It's up to you to please obey. The feeling you have is what He gave you. He'll give you power so they will obey you. Look up at Him with no betrayal. Release your love, put evil behind us, to be the one we want to serve. In His presence, all are heard. If we don't ask, we don't receive. When you're ready, take that knee. Ask of Him what you shall be. With His love, He showed you me. Feeling love is true power. Feeling He wants you to devour. The more that you care, all things remain fair. The way we treat each other, when love is strong, not smothered, creates a world we are supposed to be. Our Father, Jesus, you and me, to be the one we want to serve. In His presence, all are heard. If we don't ask, we don't receive. When you're ready, take that knee. Ask of Him what you shall be. With His love, He showed you me. When you feel right inside, a feeling so you almost cry, you will know you found it. The power you once grounded. So to live in the best, look to your neighbors, they'll pass the test. The rest is easy, you never would have guessed. To be the one we want to serve. In His presence, all are heard. If we don't ask, we don't receive. When you're ready, take that knee. Ask of Him what you shall be. With His love, He showed you me. Oh, to be the one we want to serve. In His presence, all are heard. If we don't ask, we don't receive. When you're ready, take that knee. Ask of Him what you shall be. With His love, He showed you me. I'm sure. Oh, oh, sir. Oh, sir. Oh, I'm sure.
They are taking our kids every day. I shout them in and no one has a thing to say. For those who have been isolated, don't be worried, you have a voice today. So listen up everyone, here is the story. Child Protective Services is real. CPS is what they call it. They want our kids because it fills a lot of people's wallet. We all think it won't be us. We say when they come we will be so tough. It all sounds good when there's no one to take them. But when they come, your voice gets to breaking. Stay calm, step away. CPS ain't taking no one today. We are educated. Stay calm, step away. CPS, you need to leave. I know the tricks up your sleeves. You can't do what you're trying to do. We've done our homework. Don't do a damn thing without a warrant. You no longer will steal our kids this way. Tiff and the Punisher have come for the calling. They are giving us the CPS warning. Their voice is loud and clear. We stop losing our kids this year. Tiff wants to fight the entire planet. She is tired of our kids being taken, god damn it. She's been fighting CPS for 30 years, bringing children home from this disgusting mess. The Punisher is screaming out loud, abolish CPS and tear it down. I want all our kids to come back. Look at all those kids' pictures held up by thin tags. Together we are stronger than we need. We will tear down CPS with high speed. We will do so much being together. Birds of a feather flock together. So watch out CPS, here we come. Picking you one by one. We promise to bring back the family and prosecute the caseworkers unhandily. So give us back the kids you have taken. Tiff and the Punisher sending you all on a vacation. The one with bars in the windows and the only games you play are old Nintendos. Corruption in courts, here we come. We won't stop until it's done. You judges need to learn what you stand for. This is Tiff and the Punisher warrior, and we cry out to all of you out there. We need support for a cause that many don't care. All children are being stolen way too often. So CPS, we plan on doing the stopping. Stopping.
Hey, Derek.
What's up, Tiff?
So I want to start today.
Okay.
So first of all, we couldn't come on last night because I had to take the baby to the doctor. I thought he had RSV. Of course, I jumped from that. You know, I jumped from a hay cold straight to that shit all the time. But I also wanted to start because it is with a heavy heart today. Darren's house, if nobody's heard, caught fire. So I do want to thank everybody that has already sent Cash App. And Darren, I think you need to put your Cash App out there for people because we don't ever ask for money. But Darren is in need, and I got somebody that is going to donate a whole computer to him. So that should be coming in the next week or so.
Yeah, thank you for that. That's huge. That's
You're
really,
welcome.
that's awesome.
So Darren also needs to get new clothes, okay? Because he only has what's on his back.
True story.
So
Story.
any little bit helps, okay? I go to the thrift stores and buy my clothes, so I'm just saying.
Yeah,
So if anybody could help, please get in touch with Darren and get his cash app, and if he puts it up, um, please help donate what you can. And again, thank you for everybody that has found out and has already sent him some money.
Yeah, no,
And
thank you to everybody that has. I really appreciate that.
yeah, so today we're going to actually talk about this fire, um, because I have a couple of scenarios. Um, One, I think that somebody was trying to kill Darren. The other one is I think it was just an accident. Um, but I'm gonna let Darren tell you all what happened. Um, but we don't ever ask for anything, and today we are asking for help.
Yeah, this is it right here. There's my house. That's the studio, and that's
Turn
the.
it some more. Turn it some more. There. Turn it some more.
Can you see it?
A little bit more. There you go.
Yeah, that was the studio, but everything's gone. Um. So yeah, that's that. That's where I did all the podcasting from, right there. All of that stuff. See that wall that's not there anymore? That was the studio wall. And so on and so forth. So that's where it is right now. Um. So the other morning, we got Henry and I worked all night long. We made it so that the app was finally up and running. Uh, and we stopped at about, I don't know, 9 or 10, something like that. We said, noon, 1 o'clock, let's do a live, and we'll tell everybody that the app's up and working. Earlier that morning, I had gotten up at about 5, and I told my wife,
Darren,
yeah,
we can't hear you.
Oh, someone calling me? How about now?
No.
Someone's calling. How about now? La, la, la. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Well, I'll be damned. How about now? Now?
You might have to log out.
You hear me now? Hello.
No. Was somebody calling you?
They were, but not now. How about now?
No. You're gonna have to log out.
All right. Let me log out. I'll come back in.
All right.
I'll be right back.
Okay. So we're gonna wait for Darren to come back in. But I did get somebody to donate a computer to him. I think that's going out today or tomorrow. So like I said, can you please spread the word? Darren needs a little bit of financial help. He doesn't have any clothes. His wife doesn't have any clothes. They're pretty much homeless right now, because they can't go back to the house. The fire marshal is investigating. So I'm going to let him tell you what happened. Go ahead.
How about that? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, sometimes when somebody's calling you on your phone, either you have to call your phone or you got to log.
Yeah, it's crazy. So at 5 that morning, I said to Mary, I said, something's not right. It was just weird. I had that gut feeling. Anyway, so me and Henry got done. We said that at 1 o'clock we'll get back on and we'll announce this. I went and picked up my daughter Bree. We went and do some errands. On our way back here, we stopped at the store. And a friend of mine called and they said, I don't know what's going on, but you need to get home right now, because I was on the phone with your wife, heard something, an explosion or something, and she was gone. And so we raced home, got here, and the entire place was engulfed in flames. We got here before the fire department, before everything. And that was that. The rest was the burnt house. They had 9 towns here, 1 fire hose spraying the roof. And then they ran out of water. With the the fire chief just told me they put 10,000 gallons through there, and this is what happens when you live in the country. That's what he just said. But why do you have 9 pump trucks here from different towns if you're going to be running out of water? Why do you that? Now, my wife tells me that she went outside to get the kitty litter, and all of a sudden she heard a crackling, and then suddenly there is a bunch of smoke comes out of the entire garage studio area, and then followed by an incredible boom, and the walls blew off where my studio was over there against the wall, because it was half the studio and then half the garage stuff. Windows blew out and the whole 9 yards. But what causes that, right? Like what makes that happen? There's nothing in there to explode. Of course, we thought everything was dead. The fire department wouldn't open up any doors. She said that the door to the house was so hot, and she was there within seconds after it blew shut, that she couldn't even put her hand on it because it burnt her. So she couldn't even get the door open to let the cats out. The fire department didn't try to help in getting the cats out. They seemed to actually not even give 2 shits. That's nice. And then they just didn't care. And then on top of everything else, I happened to have a warrant for failure to appear due to my things that took place in Georgia, which I completely spaced about, and they tried to arrest me while I was here. Luckily for them, I have cat-like reflexes, or for myself. So cat-like reflexes, get it? And I vanished for that part. But just the fact alone that they were going to arrest me for this. And you have 50 people, easily 50 firemen here. Not one of them even attempted to try to go after one of those cats, even after we told them. All they did was pull me back from trying to open the doors to let the cats out. They didn't care. Like I said, there's one hose. I don't understand why this wasn't contained. I mean, I've used to work for ServPro. I've traveled across the country and fought towns that have been burnt, and I've never seen anything as burnt as this house. Like, everything is literally gone. There's nothing left of the studio and all of that. Furthermore, the studio was wrapped. It was all lined. I don't know if anybody ever noticed, but that silver stuff, that was all fire retardant. Yeah, like space stuff, space blanket stuff that is like heat. It's meant for HVAC stuff.
Right.
So that should have never burnt. This place was burnt down, and I bet you no less than 5 seconds. The neighbors across the streets were like, "Well, how many how many fatalities were inside?" And they were very upset when they found out that nobody was in there. Mind you, that this happened at 1:14 in the afternoon, 14 minutes after Henry and I were supposed to be on the air, and I was supposed to be the one sitting in there. They walked out of here with a propane tank that I've never seen before that was blown open. But I've never seen that. My wife was in there 30 seconds before this thing blew up. There was no smell of gas, no smell of anything, no nothing. And the place blew up. So I don't, but on what has happened here. I'm just thankful I got out. Thank God.
Did did your cats get out?
Yeah, we lost. At first, we thought we lost them all, but we didn't. We ended up finding. I just got the last one this morning. He's underneath the seat of the truck. But we only lost one, little Peaches. She's was the mom of 2 of the litters. She didn't make it. But I'm starting to believe that even they did something towards her, because why did all these other ones covered in smoke and she's not even touched by that? And I feel like they trampled her or something. All I'm saying is this fire department didn't do shit in the matter of caring, or they're like, oh, well, we did the best we could. Really? What's the best that you could do? One hose, all these trucks. Thank God there was no more problems out here. And what would they have done then?
Yeah.
You know?
The whole neighborhood caught on fire.
Right. So 10,000 gallons is enough. That's what they say is what happens when you live in the country. I don't. No, no, no. Something's fishy here. Something's very fishy, especially when there's a tank that you've never seen before getting taken out of your house that has the side of it blown open.
Right.
Um, and for my wife to leave out of here, and I mean, I would deal with it if they said that it caught on fire. You know, the wood stove caught on fire and it burnt the place down, but that wouldn't have engulfed this. It wouldn't have blown my studio apart.
Right.
Like, look, there's the front wall. Where's the front walls? They're non-existent. So clearly, that's where that started. Because here's the back wall where the wood stove is.
Right.
That wall is there. This one's not. So what
Yeah.
the hell happened over there? That you know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense. And then to have one hose, and then today we have a story in the news that tells exactly the story of me or the same details of me, right down to what was in the house, but at a different place in the state of Maine. And then there's a place that this happened to, and a place that I'm not going to say where it is. If you got the article, you can read it, you know where it is. But it's the exact street and town that my daughter's in that was taken by CPS, and then our house. So I don't know, coincidence, irony, or a warning message. I don't know.
I
I don't
don't
know.
know.
Something's not right here, and I don't know. And then I heard from a good source last night. They had stopped by and they said, if you don't make noise about this, they're gonna accuse you of doing this, and you know, you guys will lose the insurance. You get arrested for doing this to yourself, and um, that's that. But why the hell would I blow up my own house and my wife? You know,
Right.
like, you know, I'm scared of her on
In the
this life.
middle of winter.
Right. I'm scared of her in this life, let alone the afterlife. Holy
Yeah.
shit. Right. You know, my God. You know, like it's just nonsense, but I can't believe that that's even what people would say. And people suck. You know, like there's no, people suck. They really do. You know, when it comes to this stuff, there's been so many, and I want to think there's been a lot of great people that came out of the woodwork right from the gates that this happened. And I realized that, you know, like all of us are having money problems right now, and my problems aren't your problems. But I'm just saying that, you know, like it's thankful for everybody that even just sharing things or whatever, and or calling and seeing how I am or whatever is great. And you know, so don't feel like, you know, if you don't have it, don't give it. You know, like I don't want anybody to cut themselves short of anything, but if you can, I've never asked for a dime, and I'm not even asking for it now, but it would definitely be welcomed and used, you know, in a way, because we literally have nothing. We
Yeah.
literally have nothing.
Also, you just brought this up and it just clicked into my head. If anybody knows any tow companies willing to tow an RV from New York to Maine, please get in touch with Darren
Yeah,
because
yeah,
Dave Weggel said that Darren can use his motorhome, but we got to get it to him.
that's right. Yep, that would be cool if somebody can help with that. That would be huge. We were
Yeah.
thinking how we could even get down there and make that happen, because I mean we're at my mom's right now, and that's fine, but that's not, you know, I'm a 50-year-old man, and you know, mom isn't. It's not the old days of, you know. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. If you've ever lived with your parents or your in-laws or whatever, you understand what I'm saying. So yeah, yeah, it's just, it sucks, you know. It really it makes you, it humbles you. But I'm pissed because you know, they did target me, and I'll tell you what, I'm so thankful that my wife got out, and because I'm pissed now because I know that I'm right about what I'm saying. I mean, that was some damn hot fire. You know, why didn't they put it out? Look at what they did. Everything's gone. How's everything gone? If they were here, so that happened at 1:16. My cameras go out, so that must have been when it happened. Fire department's here by 1:20. If that was just a regular fire, it would have been nothing, right? Like that, they should have been able to put this thing out and you know, there'd been some smoke damage and a little bit of this, not your house is gone. Just doesn't make sense.
Well, like I live literally, well, first of all, the fire hydrant's in my yard, okay?
Right.
Um, but but I literally live like 3 blocks from the fire department.
Mhm.
It would take them more than 5 minutes to get to me, right? Because they have to suit up, get the trucks going. I wonder why it only took them 5 minutes to get to you.
Mhm.
That's a very short amount of time, and I've seen, you showed me we've been on the phone and you've been
Right.
showing me your property. Isn't that a little funny that they got there in less than 4 minutes?
Yeah, I mean, they were right. They were right. Yeah. Yes, it is actually. Now that you say that, it is very much so.
Because unless, somebody we got a webinar at 12 o'clock or at 1.
All right.
Um, and oh my God, hold on. Um, unless somebody had already called, trust me, I live 3 blocks from the fire department. It's gonna take them about 15 minutes to get to my house, even living that close.
Yeah, I was at the store that was pretty much right next to the fire department. And when my friend called me, I was here, and so was the fire department within like the minute or two that I got here. And we were right next. We were literally right. So these people were ready to go with these trucks. Like you said, they got to get ready. This volunteer fire department partially here too.
So's
So,
ours.
so, you know, like, yeah, there's those few guys that are there, but you know, they got to wait for the next guys to come in so they get the full crew. And I mean, I mean, thankfully, I guess that they were here, but I mean, they didn't do much either. And I hate to say that because I've always looked at them as hero like, but they gave no regard to the cats being inside. They didn't give any regard to the urgency. They didn't, they were in no hurry once they got here. You know, there was a lot of standing around. I don't know how the videos didn't show up on my phone. They did, I don't know. But I mean, I had them on there, and I just don't get it. I don't understand how this went like this, but it did, and I got to deal with it, and that's that. You know, like that's the unfortunate part of everything is that I do have to deal with it, and you know, I hope that nobody else has to deal with things like this, because it sucks.
Wow.
You know,
So when did they say that they would have the full investigation over?
they haven't said yet. And the chief, did he say anything to you when he was just here? Chief? No, he didn't say anything. They didn't give us a date or nothing. But I find it funny that they have these other cases figured out. Of course not. Yeah. So like my friend here thinks that maybe there's a arson, you know, a person about cats, you know, like because there's supposedly that cat thing in Hollis, Maine, you know, that they went after those cats, and then maybe they came here, maybe there was something like that going on, you know.
Yeah, because well, you and I talked about this too. If the exact same situation that happened to you happened to another place in another part of Maine,
Mhm. Same
I
day.
asked you, right? Right. This is what I said to you. Did I or did I not say, are you sure y'all don't have an arsonist?
Yeah, you did say that. Absolutely. I mean, just yeah, it's just crazy.
The
Maybe it is my
problem, the problem with arson is your insurance won't cover it.
right, which is some BS too.
Right. Because we had a case here in Virginia where somebody's house caught on fire and they found out that it was a bunch of teenage boys. And when they called their insurance company said, we don't cover arson. You have to go after them criminally. And then you're going to have to collect the fees from, whoever burned your house down.
Right. That's crazy. So they make you wait for that. Oh yeah, let me put that up.
What? She said, not even 4 weeks after my kids were taken, my mobile home burnt.
Yeah, I see that. Wow. Jesus almighty. I'm sorry. That's terrible.
That
Yeah,
is terrible.
what's
And
wrong with that
motorhomes
people?
go fast.
Yeah. Brand new electric breaker and breaks are all new electric. Yeah.
Mhm.
Fire sucks. Yep, we are. We're alive and safe. Thank you, Erica, for that. We are. We are.
And it was ruled as arson. So of course your insurance company wouldn't pay for it because the clause is as long as it's electrical, accidental, or an explosion, anything like that, they'll cover. But arson they won't. I don't understand that because it's still not your fault unless you burn your own house down. And as long as you don't report it to the insurance company, they can never charge you.
Yeah, it's crazy. And what happens if you have to go after them for damages? What do they call that when you go to the
What is it?
not retribution, uh,
It is kind of a restitution. But here's the
restitution.
problem.
Yeah, that's it.
Most people, like these people were kids, right? That house never got repaired. They actually had to cut the house in two because it was
Oh
a
my,
mansion, so only half the house burned, the other half didn't. So they literally cut the house in two.
oh my. Wow, that's crazy.
We do weird shit here.
Yes, George, in West Virginia.
So Jennifer, Darren's house caught fire. We are asking people if they can spare some money to help him. I actually got somebody to donate a computer to him. It'll be going out today or tomorrow. I'll know more when they contact me. So somebody's donated a computer, and some people have sent money because Darren and his wife literally have nothing but the clothes on their back. They are staying with his mom, but we all know how it is living with parents when you're in your fucking 50s, man. They act like you're teenagers again.
Yeah,
Right? Like, lock the fucking door! Turn the fucking lights off!
like what? This doesn't set our lifestyle, you know?
Get out of the refrigerator!
Yeah. Oh, it's nuts. I tell you what, it's crazy already. It really is. You know,
This
it sucks having to do this. You know, like it's
Adam
bad.
said, Darren, you need any help over there, and you get the cables. I don't even know. I'm having a hard time reading.
Where is it? You know, I'm trying to write the thing up here for me.
Jennifer said they're blaming it on the space heater.
That's what the other article says. That's the other place that's not here.
Yeah, that's not Darren.
Right, that's the other place. That's the other, the whole other fire. So, but the thing is that article replicates our situation to a T, right down to the space heater and the refrigerator and next to the refrigerator and everything. It's crazy. So that's what we're talking about. You got the
Darren, start reading some of the comments because I can't see them. They're too small.
let's see. You got that Kima. Wait, jump back. What do we know? We know that they tried to kill me, Jen. That's what they tried to do. Go to the white jump pack. Do you need help? The news blamed it on the space heater. Any help over there? You get that. You go to that got it. I guess started at the beginning. I read late.
They don't have a conclusion yet, Jennifer. They were there this morning looking at the place.
I'm sorry, dude. I didn't mean. Yeah, this is crazy. No, it wasn't electrical. It was nothing. We don't know. That's the problem. This thing just blew up. My garage, studio, everything just exploded. Thank God Mary got out.
So yes, Jennifer, it's accurate. It blew up.
Yes. And the news articles also say that the firefighters got all the cats, and if it wasn't for my daughter and her boyfriend Adam, they probably would have all died. But they went through in the fire and everything, and they went in and they got all the cats out. They did it, not the fire department. They did it. So that needs to be corrected also.
Yeah, let's give credit where credit is due,
That's
and
it.
let's
That was my
and
daughter Bree and her boyfriend Adam. They went in there and went through all the shit. And fire department did not go get those cats. They did. And they stayed there until they got them. And then my friend Ryan came over, and then he helped. Too, to help get the cats. It's just been a good round of people that are around me that have helped. Get this stuff done. And the fire department didn't do dick, but put 8 feet of water in the basement. To be perfectly honest, like I can't believe how disappointed and upset I am with the fire department and the way that we were treated and the way that they handled things. And like I said, I've been all around this country to fires, and I've never seen a place look like this.
well, not only that, whatever the fire didn't destroy, the water would have destroyed.
Yeah, we've got nothing because of their I don't know, their lack of training, maybe. I don't know. Their lack of something, because it shouldn't have been like this. It wasn't a windy day. It wasn't, you know what I mean? It wasn't the elements that had out of control. I firmly believe that they let this shit get out of control on purpose, and I was the target. There's no doubt. I mean, there's nothing in that studio that could have blown the walls off, but what did it? There wasn't anything in there. The propane tank that we did have in there that was attached to the heater is still sitting right there in front of the door. So we know that that wasn't it. So what are they going to say it was?
Right. Uh, is there anything salvageable at your house? Because Brian or Adam just said he will help you get whatever you can get out.
Yeah, Adam's the one that came and got the cats.
Yeah, that's what he
That's all.
said. He said he
Yeah,
got him. He was
yeah,
there until 5 a.m.
yeah. They were here.
Thank you, Adam.
Mhm. So, I mean, there's not. I don't know. There's not much. I mean, there's some stuff. You know what I mean? But I mean, all the rooms upstairs are toast. I mean, the only area that's really anything left in is just like the kitchen area, and that's because they pulled all the ceilings down too in every one of the rooms. So I mean, there is some stuff in here that we got to get out, but I mean, there's nothing that's uh, of course, all of our clothes were in the upstairs where there's no ceiling now or roof. So apparently there was fire and everything up there and burnt. And,
It's not burnt, it's smoked.
right, if it's not burnt, it's smoked to hell or soaked, which is frozen. So yeah, there's not. It just sucks. It just sucks. But I do want to thank everybody that's sent anything or has, or I was just putting that up there. I don't even like doing this, guys, but if I didn't need to, I can't keep going as the CPS Punisher and helping people get this stuff out. If I can't, you know what I mean? I got a lot of things that we gotta handle because we definitely weren't ready for this. And, past couple of years of what we've been through and everything, I'm not like I used to be. So like I said, any bit of help will be welcomed and thankful. Just it sucks. So
Darren, if I was you, I'd be carrying my ass down to social service to get me some motherfucking food stamps because I'm homeless, all kinds of shit. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
here's this part. I don't know why it's so hard for it to come up on the Cash App. So if you just search my name or the phone number, you seem to be able to come up with me a lot easier. But make sure it has that cash tag. There's also another one there that says DENP. That also is me. So there's those two. I'll put that one up too. So if you search for me that way, that's the one that you're gonna look for. Um,
And let's just make something really clear. Because I'm telling you, if you're friends with me or I see any bullshit about a fucking meth lab or a cocaine distribution center or a fucking plant grow house or whatever, I'm gonna fucking 1, unfriend you, and 2, I'm gonna cuss you out before I unfriend you. And I mean that, and I don't care who you are.
That's funny. Well, it's not funny, but that's what I said too. I said, "You watch, they're going to try to say that it's some sort of bullshit." And
Well, first of all, like I said before, if you were doing meth or you were doing cocaine, you would not be fucking like this.
yeah, I was sleeping in
Doing our
narcolepsy.
show.
Right. Yeah, I don't know, but it gives everybody something to laugh about, right?
Yeah, but this is not a funny situation. This is an
Uh,
actually sad situation. Um, and when
yeah.
you first told me, I can talk. I
Mhm.
was speechless.
Yeah.
And I want to tell you, in case people don't know, cancers, that's what me and Darren are. We're very intuitive, right? Like I know if I have a bad feeling in my stomach, most of the times I won't leave my house because something bad is going to happen.
Yeah, I should start following that too.
Well, yeah.
No, I'll do that. So from now on.
And we're not doing the show tonight because I have a meeting tonight. That's why we're doing it now. Oh, I wondered what was going on. I guess the cat busted through the door because him and Mama have been out there acting like clowns, and now Leo's in here. Come on.
Yeah,
You wanna
it
say
sure
hi
does.
to Darren?
Sure does.
And
Hi,
he said
baby.
no.
Yeah, he's been playing with that doggy all day.
Oh, he's been smacking the shit out of her.
That's funny.
I never knew a cat could throw a 2-piece.
Oh man. So yeah, if anybody can do anything, there's the cash tags and all of that. I would appreciate it. And like I said, I've never asked. I've been doing this for years. I've never asked. I've never asked anybody for a dime. And by the way, www.thecpspunisher.com. It is up. It is working. Um, Go there, check it out, get your stuff, get your kids back, get your legal stuff, because they're not going to stop us. So make sure you guys go look at that www.thecpspunisher.com. It's up there and it's running.
And not only that, for the people that came in during the middle of our show, anybody who knows a tow company that would be willing to tow a motorhome for free, um, from New York to Maine, please contact Darren.
Yes, please do that, and that would be really cool. But awesome. Yeah, and then if anybody has anything that they need to, whatever, I'll put the email address up there for you guys too. CPSV huntingjustice@gmail. You guys can email me with that if you guys need to email me about anything.
Aw, Erica said she worked for Amazon delivery and she will say something to her departments to see if anybody could even send, even if it's $5 per
Thank you so much.
person. Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, anything, Erica, would be great. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Absolutely appreciate it. Everything is every little bit counts. And thank you to you, Tiffany, and to Becca, and to Danielle, and to all the CPS news people, and Gunner, and Henry, and all that. They're all really cool. And Adam, and
Adam
Weezer,
just
and
said,
Ryan.
Adam just said, Darren, I got a buddy who owns a tow truck. I'll reach out to him now to see what he can. Oh, thank you, Adam.
Keeping it good, keeping it real. That would be awesome.
And this is what makes us a family, right? We always got to take care of each other no matter what.
Yes, we do.
I just talked to my uncle, and he said he might match every dollar with 75 cents.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
All right, that's
But
good as hell.
He said you might have to reach a certain donations to be able to do that.
Oh, did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that. But listen to this. Jennifer's husband drives a semi. if Jennifer puts your cash app too, so maybe that Jennifer said if they can scrape, if we can scrape together the fuel money, so hit Jennifer up too.
Oh shit, yeah.
Even if every little bit helps, man.
Yeah, let's do that. We can do whatever we got to do. That's awesome. That's great. And then, yeah, like Ryan just said, that would be 75-cent match. That's awesome. So, that's really cool. Man,
Well,
that's
that's
cool.
great. I already know some people have sent you money because they've let me know.
Oh, sweet. Thank you. Awesome. Awesome.
I think the motorhome has a hitch on it. It can
Yeah,
actually just be towed.
it's a streamline.
Yeah.
Yeah. Newer one. So yeah, it would be cool if we can arrange that. Then let's arrange that, baby. And then we can put up. These people think they're gonna beat me. No way. We'll make a goddamn. We'll show them. We're not gonna be beaten. They're not gonna shut me up.
But I do want you to be careful because we're all targets out here.
Yeah, I mean, this. I hate to say it, but those Epstein files. These people are pissed right now, and we're doing the same thing. We're rocking their world, and they're pissed about it. So make sure you all use that CPS Punisher app. Use it up, and have your email, and everybody that donates. All right, I'll do this. Anybody that donates any amount of money, I don't even care if it's $1. I'll give you a code so that you can have full access to that forever. So I'll do that for you. So any person that donates money to me, I will give you the code so you can have access to the CPS Punisher app forever. Set a pin, and they'll have the full thing. So that's what I'll give to you guys.
Jennifer said she needs to know the weight of that motorhome, but you're gonna have to. I don't know how you find out.
Well, you put it on a scale, Tiff.
Oh, y'all don't want me telling.
Jesus Christ! You used to work for you used to do this stuff for a living.
Oh, I would just hook them up. What you put in it is on you.
Yeah, right. Jesus Christ. That's a good way to end this thing. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, Tiff. You just got a webinar, you or me or we or what?
Well, if you don't want to go, it's the ADA webinar at 12 o'clock. It'll be on tomorrow. Hold on.
Yes, hell yeah.
It's on my calendar. Hold on. I gotta pull up my calendar. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, they do. We all do have tongues.
It's the ABE standards review.
Oh, good. I want to go to that one. Do I have the link? Send me the link on that one. Do I sound like you?
I'm sending it. It doesn't matter.
Send me the link.
They don't turn. I'm sending it. I just sent it to you.
All right, you send me a link for once.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Hey.
they see us. They can't. We can only do a chat. We can't talk.
Yeah, we will talk.
My boy right here. Let me tell you. God forbid my house catch on fire. I know all the little fucking. I'm getting in my house. My fucking animals are coming out.
That's right. You'd fire me going in again. Well, thank you everybody very much. This sucks, but thank you all, and I appreciate everything that everybody does. And like I said, every person that donates to the cause, I will. I'll send you guys a code so that you can have the CPS Punisher app forever. And believe me, that's worth its weight in gold. So, thank you everybody. I really appreciate it. Tiff, till tomorrow.
Right. Jennifer, it can't be.
Well,
Derek, call Darren.
You can stand in the front of it and look like a pirate or something if you want, but yeah, you gotta pull it behind something. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, guys. Everybody. Appreciate it.
Good people over the top. It's causing pain These fucking judges, what a nerve. I can smell the smoke in the air. People losing their lives every day. We can't stand for this bullshit game. It's time to light this shit on fire. Let's burn the bitch down. They take our lives. Let's burn the bitch down. It should be no surprise. Let's burn the bitch down. They deserve what they get. Let's burn the bitch down. There is no regret. They're taking kids, ruining their future, making dads run scared through the fire. The courts destroying families, they're such a liar. When the days turn into the nights they give up, they have no fight. When you break the man, you take his soul. When you take his child, consider yourself told. Let's burn the bitch down. They cause our pain. Let's burn the bitch down. We're not insane. Let's burn the bitch down. They had their chance. Let's burn the bitch down. We show our stance. We won't stand for this anymore. Here I am, let's settle the score. I don't wanna bust your balls. Your honor, you need to fall. You lie almost every day. Pissed off parents are on their way. You can get away with this anymore. Run scared when they pound on the door. You think this is a joke? You'll know better when you smell the smoke. We won't stand for this anymore. We are parents headed to war. Let's burn the bitch down. Whoa. Let's burn the bitch down. Whoa. Let's burn the bitch down.
They said don't fight the system. They said stay quiet.
They were wrong. Lock in. We are exposing what so many have failed to. We are going to show you what bar attorneys have hidden from all of us. Hundreds of thousands of children and twice that of parents have been lied to and walked down the road of termination. It's the death penalty. We're all of the protesters, the ones who fight for the rights of prisoners, dogs, illegal immigrants. Why aren't you coming to the aid of our children and families? Right here in America, every day is child per minute is kidnapped. And no one cares.
We fight alone until today. CPS Punishers mount up. Here comes
The CPS Punisher.
Anonymous tip, another lie from one of them. No warrant, no proof, just a badge and a grin. Stealing kids like trophies, thinking they'll win. Mama crying on the porch, daddy in the cage. System wrote the script, but the CPS Punisher just flipped the page. The educator they banned, I see every violation, every forged line, every ex-part hearing, every stolen time. One tap of the app and the truth ignites. Welcome to the CPS Punisher, now we can fight.
CPS and the courts have lied to us all.
The courts will not disgrace the family. CPS Punisher, here to avoid the chains and expose the game. CPS Punisher, the educator they never wanted you to find. Punisher, one tap and their empire cracks. We rise, we take our kids back. The app is called the CPS Punisher. I'm the cape in the shadows, the skull in the night, the binder full of secrets, the weapons you all need. Ab initio, watch me void that lie. Fourth Amendment armor, watch the tyrants cry. Falsified drug test gone in a flash. I see Tevio, warrior, due process king. Every parent's hero when the hotline rings. I call it justice. Download the truth, now the system busts us. From the courtroom to the streets, hear the battle cry. The CPS Punishers arrive. Kiss your bar asses goodbye. They tried to silence us, now we're the loudest voice in the room. CPS Punisher, here to avoid the chains and expose the game. CPS Punisher, the educator they never wanted you to find. Punisher, the children never leave again. Families rise, we never look back. We now use the CPS Punisher. This ain't revenge, this is reunification. This ain't rage, this is resurrection. Open the app, step into the fight. You ready? CPS Punisher, the app you need when they took your kid. CPS Punisher, the truth they hid, now the truth gets lit. Punisher, download the power, take back the throne. Punisher, you're never alone. CPS Punisher, the educator they never wanted you to find. Void complete, family restored. The bar is finished, the Constitution will prevail. Judges do what's right. Treason is your penalty. Here comes the CPS Punisher.